Meron tayong unang matchup for today, Cignal Ultra versus Omega Esports. Kailangan talagang panoorin ito dahil ito ang debut ng Cignal Ultra. Now, pag-uusapan natin at hihimayin natin yan sa pagbabalik ng MPL Philippines Season 7. We'll be right back.
Welcome in just one path. Experience more Giga moments when you make the smart.
Marami talagang nag-abang sa pagbabalik ng MPL Philippines Season 7 at ito na nga, mapahandog na namin sa inyo ang unang serye ngayong araw. Itong MPL Philippines Season 7 is presented by Smart, the official tournament telco partner of the MPL. Break through your own limits and rise above. Be free to game great with free games for all. Get 1 gig a day for Mobile Legends, Facebook gaming, and more, plus 1 gig a day for 7 days. All you have to do is dial *123# or download GigaLife app and choose free games. Sobrang exciting ng ating unang laban, Cignal Ultra kontra Omega. Etong Cignal Ultra, they're making their MPL Season 7 debut today. Hindi pa natin sila nakikita, kaya kilalanin na natin ang kanilang manlalaro. Etong Season 2 champions, nung bumalik sila, well, nag-iba na ngayon ang kanilang lineup. So now let's talk about yung performance nila nung Season 6. Let's recap on that, Rob.
Yeah, for Season 6, sabihin na natin, no, na yung pagpasok nila, coming from the main qualifiers, kasi they were one of the teams na pumasok together with Next Play Esports during that time. And kung mapapansin mo dito, it's okay, pero this is not the performance that they would like. Pero kasi may mga nabago talaga dito sa Cignal Ultra. Kumbaga, sabihin na natin na alam ng mga teams kung how they actually play. One of the reasons probably baka mas nabasa yung kanilang mga gameplay. And look at the game win rate nila dito is like below 50%, which is something that you wouldn't want to be on your performance. Pero at least naging consistent sila during Season 6.
They finished 8th place. At simula ng Season 6, ngayon naman punta tayo sa Season 7, nagpalit sila ng roster. Nag-iba ang kanilang lineup. Now, meron ba tayo, ano sa tingin mo ang pinaka-key factor ngayon ng kanilang changes sa roster nila?
Para sa akin, number 1, Give Maester might be out, but not totally out. Because he will be the one to coach Cignal Ultra right now. Pero ang pinakamagandang abangan dito is actually ito, sila Janus. Kasi they've been playing with this jungler nila even with other tournaments, and Aqua Boy. He's actually known as Aqua before. He actually came from Blacklist International. Now going to Cignal Ultra, medyo dinagdagan nila ng konting flavor. Baka kaya siguro naging Aqua Boy.
Now, let's talk about dun yung achievement ng coach natin ngayon, si Coach Yeb Meister. Elevated to head coach in Season 7. Dating player, dating 6-man, now he's a coach. So, how do you think this will benefit the team?
This would definitely benefit the team at its most. Why? Kasi being the player of, kumbaga part ka ng team as a player. He actually didn't play way back Season 6 if I remember it correctly, no? Pero alam mo yung mentality eh. You know how the game works, you know how the draft works, tapos i-apply mo siya ngayon as a coach. So meaning, kumbaga may certain empathy ka with the team na alam mo yung nararamdaman nila and dun mo lalaruin yon as a coach.
And talagang may desire ka to change things up ngayon Season 7. Now, let's take a look at the lineup, the players that are gonna be playing today.
Looking at the players ng Cignal Ultra, I feel like they're really ready to come to their debut game in MPL Season 7. Nasabi mo na, that Season 6, it's not that great. And when you have a season na hindi ganon kaganda, you always work on the off-season. Ngayon, extended off-season pa nga yung meron sila eh. It took them an extra 2 weeks before their actual debut here in the MPL Season 7. And I feel like they're more than ready to play their game right now.
Ang makakalaban naman ngayon ng Cignal Ultra, itong Omega na nakita na natin and hasang-hasa na sila sa ating tournament. Now, let's take a look at the players of Omega. Itong head-to-head is brought to you by Oppo A94. Experience gaming at full speed with Oppo A94. Get yours now for only 13,999 pesos. Now, let's take a look at this head-to-head matchup. Starting point versus turning point. Yung Cignal, hindi pa nakakapaglaro. So, meron silang surprise factor dito. Etong Omega naman, natalo, nanalo. Now, they want to carry their win. Can they continue with this game? Let's talk about the team comparison right now.
Well, for momentum, I'd say Omega Esports has momentum on their side. They did sweep next play last week. But after that sweep, of course, nagkaroon tayo ng mahabang pahinga. Napakalaking bagay ng mahabang pahinga. Dahil ang daming pwedeng ma-reset dito. In your practices, pwedeng magbago yung mindset mo. Minsan, hindi ko naman sinasabi na nangyari, pero minsan may mga nag-aaway pa or may mga biglang lumalakas. There are really a lot of things that might happen this week. And for Omega Esports, I feel like momentum plus the rest, they could handle the mystery that Cignal Ultra has right now.
We're gonna take a look at sino nga ba ang mangingibabaw and who will be head and shoulders above the competition. Put your game face on and finally say goodbye to those awkward hashtag it's a GG moment thanks to Head and Shoulders. 100% dandruff-free and itch-free now. Mas mabango pa. Meron tayong mga key team players dito. Now, let's take a look at this. Sa Cignal Ultra, well, nandyan ang ating tatlong manlalaro. What can you say about them?
Well, for Imba DJ, I like how he actually gonna enter his debut match here kasi kulay blue na yung buhok niya. Like me, I saw it kanina.
Just like you.
So yeah, medyo favored ako kay Imba DJ. But not kidding aside, Imba DJ, he's actually been one of the consistent players talaga ng Cignal Ultra. Yung aggression niya dito, isa sa mga tumatak talaga sa akin na hero dito ni Imba DJ was his Valier. How he actually plays the Valier. Talagang nabibigyan niya ng emphasis talaga yung kanyang jungler. Together with Aqua Boy dito, yan, coming from Blacklist International, maganda. Even on side lane, pwede mo siyang iwan basta-basta. Hindi mo siya, pwede mo siyang iwan to the point na okay siya dun eh. Okay siya dun, parang kampante ka na nandun si Aqua Boy. And with Rhea, it's actually almost the same sila dito ng role dito ni Aqua Boy. And yun yung gusto kong makita ngayon sa bago nilang roster.
Ang team player naman, key player dito para sa Omega nandyan, si Curtisi, Hayes, and Toshi. Nakita na natin silang lumaban. Now, ano nga ba yung nagsa-stand out dito sa tatlong players na to para sa'yo, Yung?
Well, for Omega Esports, I have to point out the Esmeralda and the Alice pick coming in from Toshi. These are very hard to kill heroes, especially if you put them in a scenario na nakakadikit sila sa mga kalaban. And Toshi has been very good in finding those opportunities to just enter, in the middle of the fight, or maybe siya pa nga minsan yung nauuna. Kumbaga, harap na harap talaga. And when you find an Esmeralda or an Alice like that, talagang makikita mo yung impact niya in skirmishes, in team fights, all in all. The more the merrier pagdating dito sa Esmeralda and the Alice. Pero sunod na pick do, yung Kagura ni Hayes. Kagura is a very slippery mage as well. Pero hindi ibig sabihin nun, wala siyang nadidil na damage. And kadalasan, lahat ng Kagura picks na nakita natin for the past weeks of MPL Season 7, ay talagang nakakaubos ng HP 100 to none. Though hindi ganun kaganda yung KDA ni Hayes, makikita naman natin yung impact niya in terms of damage daw.
Now, pipili tayo ng isang manlalaro sa magkabilang teams and we're gonna compare them. These featured players will do all they can para hindi ma-GG. Now, bring your clay game with Master. Ito ang sikreto ng mga gwapo. So we're gonna put them side by side. What can you say about these two players, Toshi and Rhea?
Oo, actually, it's a hard question, Mara. Alam mo ba? Kasi both is this player, siguro masasabi ko, mas aggressive in nature si Toshi compared with Rhea. Rhea, it's more on the defensive type yung laro niya on the side lane. Pero kung bibigyan natin dito ng emphasis in terms of hero pool, probably Toshi has a wide hero. Kasi pagka Toshi is well known as a marksman player way back. Tapos, he actually plays like Freya, ito nga, Esmeralda, and even some heroes like even Uranus. So, kumbaga, in terms of hero pool, lamang si Toshi against Rhea. Pero, in terms of execution, I think they are somehow on par with each other.
Now, let's talk about the laning formation. Let's take a look at this. Yan natin yan.
And looking at this laning prediction na nakikita natin sa ating graphic here, I'm excited to see actually yung mid lane kung saan makikita natin for the first time in MPL Season 7 si Imba DJ back at the mid lane. And makikita natin mamaya kung paano ba sila iikot, paano ba magiging rotations ng Cignal Ultra because nakita naman na natin kung paano gumalaw mga ibang teams for the past 2 weeks. But right now, I feel like all eyes are on Cignal Ultra because this is gonna be their first game and Imba DJ will be the one anchoring mid lane. And if you can't anchor that mid lane, it's gonna be hard for Cignal Ultra to rotate around the map for aggressive plays.
Sadyang hindi nagpakita ang Cignal Ultra at hindi sila sumali sa mga torneo. So meron tayong surprise factor. Magugulat ba tayo sa ipapakita nila today? Seeing them for the first time ngayong Season 7? Or will their opponent go back to their winning ways and build their momentum? Ngayon, simulan na natin ang ating laban at haharapin na ng Cignal Ultra ang Omega. Kaya punta na tayo sa ating mga shoutcasters. Pass!